IBM presents Who's Number One? Best Technological Innovations in Sports.
Welcome into this edition of Who's Number One, presented by IBM. I'm Trey Wingo. Breakaway ski gates.
It really permitted faster skiing, more dynamic skiing, much more athletic skiing.
Swimming pool technology.
Technology is making people swim faster.
What's Tiger's longest drive? How often does Phil hit the green from the rough on the back nine on Sundays in August as opposed to March? Well, today, science can tell us.
ShotLink is a comprehensive scoring system that gives you all kinds of data.
When it lands, someone with a laser in the fairway will focus in where that ball is. That data is then sent to a truck, which then takes that information, calculates it based on GPS positioning, and that information gets communicated to people everywhere.
ShotLink gets it all on the table, all in front of you.
You can log on and watch every tournament, every player, where he hits every shot without being there, and I think that's a great innovation.
Artificial turf.
The new field turf, which is essentially like grass. It's really grass for everybody. There is no more AstroTurf.
Before we continue, let's take a look at this sign of the times, which has changed the game in the business of sports. Corporate naming rights are sold for up to hundreds of millions of dollars, enabling team owners to dig deeper than ever to pay players. What's in a name? Maybe a trip to the World Series, and hopefully no more Enron Fields. Welcome back to Who's Number One. In this edition presented by IBM, we're counting down the 20 best technological innovations in sports. Now, good people, sit back and enjoy. Basketball game clock.
It was 0.3 when I released it, but it was nothing on the clock when it went in. So, it just shows you the difference between, it being 1 second to 0.
Number 5.
John McEnroe is famous for his titles and his tantrums. If innovation number 5 existed when McEnroe was playing, it's at least theoretically possible we'd have seen a kinder, gentler Johnny Mac. Using the 10-camera Hawkeye technology, terabytes of storage, and some of the world's fastest computers from IBM, tennis players are now assured that line judges won't affect their game.
You don't want a match to swing in one person's favor on a bad call, and that's what Hawkeye allows players to challenge calls. And for me personally, I've actually had some success with it, so I think it's a great innovation.
The fastest of the day, 141.
Look at that, it wasn't an ace. Talk about a big point.
I like it a lot. It gives something new to the game.
Hawkeye has been a great innovation to the game of tennis to really help you better understand in and out, but also where that ball goes. Point Tracker has taken that technology and brought it to the masses. It's allowed people throughout the world to better understand what's happening in that match and to really be a part of what's happening.
So here it is, the best technological innovation ever. Instant replay was a good idea after all.
I would like the video to reconfirm whether he was right or to overturn the fact that that actually was a touchdown.
Can you fathom watching an NFL game, especially without instant replay? It's absolutely integral to the game, and to me, it's one of the great innovations ever in sports.
Now let's look at how you, the fans, voted on our ESPN.com Sports Nation poll. What did you think the best technological invention was of all time?
IBM presents Who's Number One? Best Technological Innovations in Sports. Point Tracker with Hawkeye.
10 cameras surround the stadium to compute if a ball is in or out.
Hawkeye's been awesome to me. I've won about 4 or 5 challenges.
I'm Trey Wingo. Thanks for joining us for ESPN Classics ranking of the 20 best technological innovations in sports presented by IBM.
Number 5, 4, 3, 2.